Only on Fox 23, the Delaware County Sheriff says just because the criminal side of a 25-year-old cold case is closed, that does not mean they have stopped the search for a missing Grove teacher.
Fox 23 weekend anchor Rick Marinon is live with why the sheriff says the public should not confuse the closure of the criminal case with the ongoing search for Peggy Sweeten. Rick.
And that is the key here, and that's why we wanted to talk to the sheriff, is Peggy Sweeten has still not been found, even though they are confident they have figured out what happened to her and the storyline that did play out. Delaware County Sheriff James Beck says his agency is confident that Jim Sweeten killed his wife Peggy in 1998. Last week, the Delaware County Sheriff's Office officially closed the criminal side of the case when it comes to what happened to missing Grove teacher Peggy Sweeten. Beck says they believe Jim killed Peggy and then put her body in a 55-gallon drum or barrel and sank it in Grand Lake.
I think that it's highly likely that she was in that barrel at some point, if not that barrel, then another barrel.
Beck says it's hard to determine if the barrel they pulled out of Grand Lake last summer was the one Peggy was in. And they also don't know, but suspect the theory may be true, that Peggy's body was possibly soaked in some kind of acid in an attempt to dissolve her remains. Over time, the barrel Peggy was in may have broken open, and Beck believes there's a chance part of Peggy is nearby under the water, near the lakeside house she shared with Jim. He says his agency may make future dives to search the lake bottom again.
If she was put in that particular area behind the house, in that barrel, if that truly is what happened, and other things happened as well, there are some currents coming in and out there, so things could have washed out into other parts of the channel and into the lake.
Jim Sweeten killed himself at his South Texas home last May. Beck says investigators from his office were about to go down to Texas because they found a major hole in his alibi.
Through follow-ups with him and other contacts, it was learned that the alibi that was originally stated on his whereabouts at her time of her disappearance was not correct. That the conference that he claimed to be at was in fact, I believe it was about 2 weeks after her disappearance.
But with Jim gone and not able to be brought to justice, the Delaware County Sheriff's Office says they are not satisfied with ending things once and for all.
We still want to try to locate her. So anything that we get involving her possible whereabouts or any leads, we will always continue to follow up with those.
Beck says last week's announcement does not mean they've stopped looking for Peggy, and they are continuing to search for her to try to bring further closure to her family.
The family is going to always want us to try to find her, to have that portion of closure also.
If you have any information as to where the remains of Peggy Sweeten are, you are asked to call the Delaware County Sheriff's Office. But keep in mind, if you are one of those who may try to go out and search, it is believed she may be underwater. And also, the former Sweeten home is considered private property, so the area around there is not open to the public. Live covering News That Matters, I'm Rick Marin on Fox 23 News.